YouTube? Real Shooting here. We're out at the Evergreen Disc Golf Course again. I was here last weekend and we have similar conditions today where it's very cloudy. It is going to rain today. It's been raining the whole week, so we have like, I believe it's 20% chance of rain right now. It's going to pick up around 5 p.m. Right now it's 12, so we have a couple of hours to fish. And I brought both of my medium heavy combos with 12-pound fluoro. One of them weighted Texas rig, the other one weightless. I think I'm going to put on this, on the weightless one. This is what was working last weekend. Maybe because of how dark it is out here, that black lure will really get their attention. But what I really wanted to bring out today was a curly tail worm. Try that out. I'm going to put that on the weighted one. And we're going to fish the Texas rig for maybe an hour or two, and then we'll do the Ned rig, and we'll do another video for that. I believe I brought out 5 lures for each. You guys stay tuned. Alright, you guys, here's the lure that worked for us last weekend. Weightless, we call mini fish on that Yum Finesse. This color is onyx, I believe that's how you say it. It's black with silver flake. And we had a good chance catching them right here, right where I cast it right now. Got a little backlash. Now I just remembered, I think I have to re-spool this one or the other one. I think it's this one. I had to cut off some line, I believe. Oh, we're already on. First cast. We are on, you guys. I think it's a little one. I hope that's not bad luck. He came off. So we didn't set the hook on him that good, but that was on the first cast. You see that? That lure was sinking. That is crazy. They say that's bad luck if you get him on the first cast. Hopefully that's not true though. I did not set the hook on him that good at all. I just started reeling, honestly. And that lure was just sinking. They really like that natural fall. I believe that's what it is. But you see, I always do let out that slack line. You'll see me pulling on it. But at the same time, I wasn't feeling it. So depending on how long you're letting that line go, they might just bite it right on that fall. That's what that fish did. He was right there. Let me check my drag too. You can always tighten it a little bit. Man, it's very cloudy. Come on, bass. Something's gonna hit it. That was crazy. First cast. Man, unbelievable. Barely. Right before 12 p.m. we got our first hit. This water is very dirty today too. So I think we're gonna have better luck on darker colors. I did bring out a Copper Truth for the next video, the Ned rig. That's one of my favorite colors. I've seen a lot of good reviews on it, so I was like, I gotta pick up that color. Everybody knows. Works good. We have a little bit of wind here. Come on, bass. Don't tell me he's scared of all the other ones now. Oh, they're there. Oh, look at that bird. He was underwater. There's so many birds here. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I think we're already shallow yet. It does take some time for that worm to sink. Sometimes I don't have patience. That's why I like fishing a weighted Texas rig. But because of how many bass we caught last time on it weightless, I'm like, okay, obviously it's a more natural presentation. The weight is not down there. We gotta try it. There we go. I think we got something. Yeah, we got something. No, we pulled it right out of his mouth. We pulled it out of his mouth, you guys. I truly do believe it's the ledge. The bass are just hanging out right there, waiting for something to swim by. There we go. Oh yeah, we got him hook set real good. We got him. He is barely, he's going that way. He jumped. That worm just flew off. I saw it. He's still hooked though. He is still hooked. These worms are so soft. Real good action though. Here he is. That is a nice one, you guys. Nicer than what we were catching last weekend. Looks pretty close to a 2-pounder. See if we can bring him on up here. Oh, he looks like he's barely hooked on top of the mouth. Yep. No, the line broke. No. You guys, that's crazy. That bass took off. Man, I probably should have retied that knot. There we go. I felt that one. No way. He came off, you guys. I barely saw him come up to the surface. That is a joke. How are we not landing our fish? Man. I just realized I gotta bend down this barb. I'm doing catch and release. You guys stay tuned. You guys, that was fish number 4 that we missed. We could have had 4 fish by now. I need to quit playing around. Come on, bass. And I felt that bite. I set it on him too. Come on, bass. He didn't. I don't think he had the whole worm. Sometimes whenever it's such a long worm, you know, they just have that tail part in their mouth and not the rest of the lure. There we go. I felt him. We're gonna flip him. We do not want to lose him. First fish of the day. He is jumping a lot. Hooked on the side of the mouth. I hook fit him pretty quickly. He's shaking, he's shaking. Throw him back in now. Bass number 1. Very nice. Let's keep fishing. You guys, this bite is on. There's no question about it. I mean, the lure works. That's a pretty good amount of bites I had there. And it's windy now. Come on, bass. That was a definite hit. He is angry. Angry bass. Look at him shaking. There we go. Whew. Hooked on top of the mouth. The line straightened out real quick. The worm fell right here on the bank. Pop that hook out of you. There we go. It's a little bass right there. We'll throw him back in. Let's keep going. Oh, I thought we had something. We're going through grass. First spinnerbait bass, you guys. No way, no way, no way. Alright, the lure works. Flip them on over. There it is. I know this isn't wasn't the Texas rig, but it was tough catching them on that. They didn't want it anymore. So I was like, let me try on this spinnerbait that I got at Walmart a while ago. Oh, let me use the pliers on it. Hooked on top of the mouth. He wanted that craw pattern spinnerbait. That's very exciting, you guys. My first spinnerbait bass. That is a nice spinnerbait. Very little bass. Throw him back in. There he. You guys, that's pretty exciting. My first spinnerbait bass. Just had to be a smaller spinnerbait, I guess. Because I've been using bigger ones and I have had them hit it, but they miss it. This is that real craw pattern. Booyah Pond Magic. Paralleling the bank right here. Let me try to get another one. Alright, you guys. Seems like it's been a tough day of fishing. In the beginning we had a bunch of bites, but it really slowed down. We managed to get one on that spinnerbait, which was that Booyah Pond Magic spinnerbait. It's right here. Real craw is the pattern, or the name of the color. Very small spinnerbait. That was my first spinnerbait bass. Pretty exciting. And I think I'm going to keep fishing with this weighted Texas rig. Let's see if we can get another bass. I might have to switch out lures. You guys stay tuned. That's a bird's nest. That's a bite. That is a bite. Finally, we got one on the curly tail worm. Oh yes, hooked on the bottom of the mouth. Gotta get that out of him. There we go. There it is, that culprit watermelon candy curly tail worm. Finally, we got a bite on that. Nice little bass. We've been catching this size. They're all pretty healthy. We're gonna put them back in now. There he. There we go. A little one. Oh, and he came off. We had that hook in him quickly though. Not so good though. He like short striked it. I mean, it was a quick bite. Alright you guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. Overall, it was a pretty good day of fishing. It got tough right after that initial part where we got so many bites over there. It was like 7 bites, but 2 fish landed. Over here, I caught one on that spinnerbait. That was that Booyah Pond Magic Real Craw 3/16 ounce. That was my first spinnerbait bass. He hit it, and then I kept reeling because I thought it was a bite. And then, what do you know? He followed it, bit it again, got hooked on top of the mouth. That was pretty exciting. All our first couple of bites were on that Yum Finesse worm. I had it on a weightless Texas rig. They were biting it bass after bass. Quickly, we were going through these worms. Very good finesse presentation. And then I also tried these are some Excite Baits, Senko style. I believe that's a watermelon color. No bites on that. They did not want it. And then I tried this one for a little bit. I don't have a lot of confidence in this color. Baby Brush Hog and Kentucky Flash. They didn't want it. And then of course the culprit, 7.5 inch worm. I fished it earlier. They didn't want it. But over here towards the end, we did get a bite. We landed them. And then we had another one that came off. It was a smaller bass. So 2 bites on this one. What color is that? Watermelon candy, 7.5 inch curly tail worm. So although that spinnerbait wasn't a part of the Texas Rig Challenge, we still caught one on that. That was exciting. My first ever spinnerbait bass. I'm gonna have to pick up a couple more of these. I actually bought this at Walmart. I want to say it was around $3 or $4. Not a bad price. Very small. I guess you could say a finesse spinnerbait. That's gonna be all for this video. I'm gonna retie some of my lures and switch over to the Ned rig. I brought out some of my favorites. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you give this one a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I'll post this one before the Ned rig video since I'm recording that one after this one. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate. Wow, look at that blow up. And subscribe.